When it comes to splitting churches, no, I don't think this is an important enough issue to divide a church over. However, I do think the time has come, probably now more than ever, when every individual church needs to decide, make some kind of official decision, decide what translation it wants to use, adopt that, put it in the pews, and use it for preaching, teaching, scripture memorization, public reading, pews, etc., just to avoid some of the confusion that I think we are experiencing. Now, when it comes to what translation they should adopt, my counsel, frankly, would be this, and you may be surprised to hear this from someone who is so closely identified with the NIV. But my counsel would be this: if you are convinced that the Textus Receptus, the Greek text that lies behind the King James in the New Testament, is the correct Greek text, then adopt the King James Version for your church. Or, if you prefer it updated into modern English and so forth, then adopt the New King James Version. On the other hand, if you believe that the majority text is the correct text to use in the New Testament, then I think definitely you should go with the New King James, simply because it's the closest. There is no translation of what is called a majority text. It doesn't exist, but the closest is the New King James. And so if that's the text you believe in, I would say use that. If you believe in what I call a reasoned eclectic approach when it comes to considering the Greek text of the New Testament, by which I mean you do take into account all of the Greek manuscripts and papyri that have been discovered since 1611 when the King James translators did their work, you take that into account and give weight where you think it's necessary, following accepted principles of determining the original text, where you believe that the earlier texts point to a different text and you want to go with that. Then, if you believe in a more literal word-for-word type translation, adopt the NASB. On the other hand, if you believe in a more middle-of-the-road, mediating, balanced translation, then adopt the NIV. That would be my counsel. And I think if you practice that, no churches will be split.